So we're going to talk about what's new in Dreamweaver CC 2017. One thing that you're going to find out about web design is that everything changes. There is no field in graphic design that you will have to stay abreast of trends and new technology as much as web design, especially CSS, HTML, and other programming languages with always new features. In addition, the Adobe Creative Suite changes all the time. It's a good thing that you get access to all of these changes as part of your annual subscription to Adobe Creative Suite. But it means that changes are ongoing, and it really limits support networks from documenting changes within the Adobe Suite because it's hard to keep up with these changes as they roll out throughout the year. However, this year, Adobe has put out a major upgrade, 2017. In this presentation, I'm going to highlight a few of the changes made in Dreamweaver 2017. If you want more details, you can always go to the Adobe Creative Suite website. There's even a site where they tell you what has moved and changed between 2015 and 2017. If you take a look at my notes, you will see that I give you links to various places where you can get more information about these changes. So make sure you check out my notes. So the emphasis is all about development in the new Adobe CC updates. According to Adobe, the 2017 releases of Dreamweaver CC have been reimagined for web designers who code. Dreamweaver is now more focused, efficient, and faster than ever before with an all-new code editor, more intuitive user interface with a selectable dark theme, and several enhancements, including support for new workflows, such as CSS preprocessors. You can learn more about this at the address that I've included in the text messages and outlines to this presentation. Make sure you check those out. So you're going to choose a workspace. Workspaces are limited to 2 in this version of Creative Suite. The Developer Workspace, according to Adobe, the new All Developer Workspace, is a code-centric work area with an arrangement of panels and added performance boost to deliver the best coding experience. And there is the split screen mode, or what they call the standard workspace. This allows you to code and preview in live mode. This is the interface that I always suggest working in, as it gives you a visual interface as you make changes to your documents. Color schemes. According to Adobe, Dreamweaver is redesigned with a more intuitive and customizable interface, more accessible menus and panels, and a contextual and configurable toolbar that shows you only the tools you need. The new interface also offers 4 levels of contrast from light to dark, as you can see on the screen, so it's easier to read and edit lines of code. The interface is redesigned to be more modern. You can get more information about the interface changes, and there's quite a few of them, at the URL that is in the notes to this presentation. Faster development. There's a redesigned code editor. Several productivity enhancements have been made to the code editor in Dreamweaver to enable you to get on with the task of coding quickly and efficiently. Code hints help new users learn HTML, CSS, and other web standards, and visual aids like auto indentation, code coloring, and resizable fonts help reduce errors and make you code easier, and makes it easier for you to read as you do these changes. Preview in real time. Quickly preview your code changes in browsers in real time without manually refreshing your browser. Dreamweaver now connects with your browser, so changes appear in your browser instantly without page reloads. This is wonderful when it works, but make sure that you have connected to your browser. I have seen this with students, that this doesn't always work the way it's supposed to. You can read more about setting up your browser and a phone interface for mobile development at the website that I've listed in the notes to this presentation. Improve code hinting. The code hinting functionality in Dreamweaver is enhanced to provide more useful information for the selected code. In earlier versions of Dreamweaver, when you type a right-angled bracket, you get a drop-down list of relevant code. In this release, you not only get the relevant code, You also get additional information that helps you to quickly ramp up on HTML, CSS, and other web technologies within Dreamweaver itself. Once again, I've given you a link so you can read more about this feature. Quick Edit. To make quick changes to your code, place the cursor on specific code snippets and use the context menu or press Control-E on Windows or Command-E on Mac to access Quick Edit. Dreamweaver offers context-specific code options and inline tools. This quick editing works for CSS, JavaScript, Less, and more programming languages. Once again, I have given you a nice URL so you can read more about this if you go to the text notes for this presentation. More efficient CSS. Instead of leaving your site to research CSS on the web, Dreamweaver provides in-context documentation for CSS properties right within the code view. Now you don't have to navigate outside Dreamweaver to a web page to learn or refer to CSS properties. To bring us help for CSS, press Control-K on Windows or Command-K on Mac. And there's more documentation for this too if you take a look at my little notes that I provide you on my presentations. So this should get you started on the differences. Most students I've worked with actually really like this interface, but it is different. And it does, when you install this, take away Dreamweaver CC 2015. So choose whichever one you want to work with.